this is Maura with Main Street ROI, and if you run Google Ads and you want a quick tip about how to use demographic targeting to make sure your ads are being seen by the right people, then this video is for you. In this video, we're going to break down how to use this feature, which is super important because if your targeting isn't right, then you run the risk of showing your ads to completely irrelevant groups of people, which is ultimately just a waste of your budget and advertising efforts. So in order to get to your audiences, you're going to navigate to your Google Ads campaign, and then on the left side, scroll down to audiences and click on that. And your demographics are going to be about halfway down the page. So you can see there are a few different categories of demographics that they look at: age, gender, household income, or parental status. If you've been running Google Ads, there should be some data here. For example, you can click on each of these and see the number of clicks or conversions for each of these different demographic groups over whatever time span you have selected up top. So demographics are set at the ad group level. As I said, if you have had ads running, you should see some sort of data here in terms of clicks or conversions, or you can also go by impressions just to see who's seeing your ad. But you don't have to have historical data in order to make educated decisions on who to exclude from your demographics. So these are done at the ad group level, which means that they are not applied to full campaigns, only to individual ad groups. So just make sure if your targeting is the same across the whole campaign, you have it implemented on each one of those ad groups. So the easiest way to edit these demographics is just to come to the Edit Demographics button. You're going to select your campaign and then whichever ad group you're going to be working in at the time. All right, so your demographics targeting is going to kind of slide out. Parental status is not hugely useful for most people's purposes, especially because it's not extremely accurate. So the ones we're going to be focusing on today are gender, age, or household income. A few examples of how these could be useful. If you are a restaurant that is running an ad campaign generated towards your senior discount or early dining hours, probably wouldn't be best to run that to an 18 to 54 age group. So in order to avoid your money being kind of not necessarily wasted, but less ideally targeted, you would probably exclude those people from an ad group. If you are selling luxury yachts or something that is, very, very expensive, it might be a good idea to eliminate lower 50% or even higher than that, just to make sure the product that you're selling is getting in front of people who are actually able to become a conversion, become a lead, purchase your product along those lines. There are unknowns in each category. We always leave those checks just because, as it says, it is unknown. You don't want to exclude anybody from that group just because they haven't, shared that data with Google. So demographic targeting is very important. As I said, you can use historical data, but you can also make educated guesses on who the best demographics are going to be for your specific ad group.